It's been 4 days since I moved to Night Vale. I'm still acclimating, to say the least. I remember sitting in my old home, alone and accompanied by the smell of stale Chinese food, thinking that I wanted a change, that I wanted something more. So I stood up and walked to my bedroom, and then the urge overtook me. I felt a pressure all around me, pulling me into shreds and compressing me down all at once. I felt my bones hum old, long-forgotten songs into me, and I heard my blood flow and rush through all of my veins. I slammed my hands down around my ears to try and ignore the sounds that shook inside me and curled myself into my closet. A warm embrace of washed yet never folded laundry warmed around me, held me, comforted me, wished me a happy birthday for each one I missed. When I woke up and left my closet, everything was the same and yet undeniably different. All of the colors in my room seemed so silent, and the air is so warm and dry. When I left my house, the one that was entirely the same and yet different, a shifting lavender sky greeted me, as well as a packet at my feet that said, "Welcome to Night Vale." I've been thinking about doing a tell-all. Always wanted to be a journalist, but since my time here, I haven't seen one paper. Simply paper stands in the streets, oozing with rancid 2% milk that, despite the curdled appearance, smells of mesquite burning in a campfire and the sterile smell of a hospital at night. However, the lack of paper might be the last of my problems, as I've learned that, other than apparently this week, writing utensils have been banned. Either I've gone insane, or just given up, because despite the absurdity of it all, for some reason it doesn't bother me. I feel as inconvenienced as when I go to the store and they have chicken instead of Oriental ramen. However, I was visited by a group of people, various ages and genders, who spoke in unison. Despite the oddity itself, I was more so unnerved by the fact that it happened late at night, suddenly, in the middle of my living room. They told me that Poetry Week was mandatory, and gave me 200 already chewed number 2 pencils, and something that resembles thousands of sheets of paper, though the true material eludes me. It's soft to the touch, and it purrs so serenely. I have decided, though, out of the 97 poems that I have written so far, that I would submit this one. It screeched when I began writing on it at first, but seemed to warm up to me. I feel as though it's a winner. I feel as though I'm sinking. The world around me is thick and wet like quicksand. Despite it all, I'm thinking that perhaps breathing in the sludge is the only option. The air around me is creaking, suffocating me in warm, comforting unfamiliarity. And through it all, I'm seeking something deep within this unknowing, unmoving, yet ever-shifting abyss I found myself in. And I hope to the many gods, through my shrieking, that you hear me and worry not, because through this past week of weeping, I finally found it. Here, Night Vale. Sweet whispers, light steps, the soft touches of something I do not know that lives between my breaths, caressing me. This is where I'm supposed to be, living. Despite the fact that the paper itself has very clearly my handwriting on it, I don't remember writing it, nor do I know why the words look as though they are carved, pulsing, waiting to be read so that it can taste life through attention. But I hope you like it. My name is Delilah Woods. I'm new to Night Vale. I left my old life behind, and I don't know if I'm really me. I'm looking for a job, and the presence ever looming inside my kitchen pantry is encouraging me to be active in my community. So, hello. I hope you'll have me.